I woke up in the ICU with a tube down my throat. Couldn't breathe. Couldn't move. Just machines beeping, steady, loud. A doctor was standing over me. Gray hair, tired eyes, mask pulled down. He said, "Urine kidney failure, stage 5, both kidneys. You have maybe 3 weeks without a transplant." I tried to talk. Nothing came out. He continued, "We need to test your family, parents, siblings, anyone who's willing to donate." I nodded. He pulled the breathing tube. I gasped. First real breath in hours. My throat burned. I whispered, "Call my parents." The nurse handed me my phone. Cracked screen, but it worked. I dialed Mom. 4 rings. Then her voice, bright, cheerful. "Hello?" "Mom." My voice cracked. "I'm in the hospital. Kidney failure. I need a transplant." Silence. Then, "Oh, sweetie, that's terrible. I need you and Dad to get tested to see if you're a match." Another pause. "Honey, I don't think that's a good idea." "What?" "Your father and I were not donors. We talked about it years ago." "Mom, I'm dying." "I know, and we feel awful, but we can't risk our health. We're getting older. I'm 32 years old. You're 58. Exactly. We need our kidneys." I started crying. "Mom, please." She sighed. "Have you asked your sister?" "I don't have a sister." Silence. Long. Cold. Then she said very quietly, "Right? Of course. I meant, have you tried a donor list?" She hung up. I stared at the phone. Call ended. 1 minute, 18 seconds. I called my dad. He picked up on the second ring. "Your mother told me we're not doing it. Dad, I need..." "No, we raised you, we fed you, we put a roof over your head for 18 years. We don't owe you our organs." Then he hung up too. The doctor walked back in. "Any luck with family?" I shook my head. He frowned. "We'll put you on the national transplant list. But I have to be honest. The average wait time for a kidney is 3 to 5 years. You have 3 weeks." I closed my eyes. That was October 3rd, 2024. The day I realized my parents would rather watch me die than give me a kidney. Before I go further, let me ask you something. Have you ever needed your family and they just weren't there? Tell me in the comments, because I need to know I'm not the only one. And if you've ever been the scapegoat in your family, hit that like button. Let me know you get it. Let me take you back, because this didn't start in the ICU. This started 32 years ago, the day I was born, November 5th, 1992. My mother gave birth to twins, 2 girls, identical. She held one, kept one, and she sold the other for $200,000. I didn't know that, not for 32 years, because they told me I was an only child. They told me my twin sister died at birth. Complications. Stillborn. Tragic. I believed them. Why wouldn't I? But here's the thing about lies. They leave evidence. Let me show you what my childhood looked like. Age 6, first grade. My teacher pulls my mom aside after school. I'm in the hallway, waiting. I hear them talking. "Teacher, Mrs. Davis, I'm concerned about Ambrose. She keeps drawing 2 little girls in every picture. Always 2. She says one is her sister." Mom laughs. "Oh, that's just her imagination. She's an only child." "Teacher, she's very insistent. She says her sister's name is Donna." My mom's voice goes cold. "She doesn't have a sister. Please stop encouraging this." I never drew 2 girls again. Age 8, Christmas morning. I come downstairs. The tree is covered in presents. I count them 14, all for me. My parents are smiling, watching me open them. Dolls, books, clothes, expensive things. I should be happy, but I feel sick. I look at my mom. Where's Donna's presents? She freezes. Who? My sister, Donna. My dad stands up. Ambrose, you don't have a sister. We've told you this. I know she died, but can't we leave her presents anyway? My mom's face goes pale. Go to your room, now. I spent Christmas in my room, crying. I didn't understand why they were so mad. Age 12, middle school science class. We're learning about genetics, blood types. The teacher says, your blood type comes from your parents. It's inherited. I raise my hand. What's my blood type? Teacher checks the school records. Oh, negative. I go home, ask my parents. Mom, what's your blood type? She looks up from her magazine, a positive. Why? What about Dad? B positive? I frown. That doesn't make sense. I'm O negative. She closes the magazine. Genetics are complicated, Ambrose. But the teacher said, the teacher is wrong. Drop it. I did, because I was 12. But I remember thinking, something's not right. Age 16, I'm applying for my driver's license. I need my birth certificate. Mom hands it to me. I look at it. Something's weird. There's a line that says, multiple birth. Box checked? Yes. Number of children born? 2. I show my mom. This says 2 children were born. She grabs it. That's a mistake. The hospital messed up the paperwork. But it says, it's wrong, Ambrose. Let it go. She takes the certificate. I never see it again. Age 20. I'm in college, Boston University. Pre-med, I want to be a doctor. I'm struggling. Tuition is $60,000 a year. I have scholarships, but I still need $20,000 for living expenses. I call my parents. Dad, can you help me with rent this semester? Just $5,000. I'll pay you back. He sighs. Ambrose, you're an adult now. We can't keep bailing you out. This is the first time I've asked. We gave you 18 years. That's enough. I work 3 jobs. I barely sleep. I graduate with $78,000 in student loans. Medical school is worse. Harvard, full tuition, but no money for rent or food. I work as a phlebotomist, nights, weekends. I eat ramen, sleep 4 hours a night. My parents never visit, not once in 4 years, but they take a European vacation, 3 weeks, Italy, France, Spain. They post photos, gondolas, Eiffel Tower, wine tastings. I'm eating 50-cent noodles in a basement apartment. When I graduate, I walk across that stage alone. I look for them in the crowd. They're not there. I check my phone. One text from my mom. Congrats. Proud of you. Sorry we couldn't make it. Dad's golf tournament. I delete it. Age 28. I'm a resident, Boston General Hospital. 80-hour weeks. Brutal. Exhausting. But I'm good at it. One day, I'm working in the ER. A woman comes in, overdose, critical. We save her, barely. When she wakes up, she looks at me. Her eyes go wide. You look exactly like my daughter. I smile. I get that a lot. No. She grabs my hand. Exactly. What's your name? Ambrose. Ambrose Davis. She starts crying. My daughter's name was Donna. Donna Davis. I freeze. That's the name I used to say. When I was a kid, the name my parents told me to forget. Do you have a picture? I ask. She pulls out her phone, shows me a girl, 28 years old. My face, my eyes, my hair, identical. I feel dizzy. Who is this? My daughter. She died 2 years ago. Car accident. But you look just like her. I take a photo of the picture with my phone. When my shift ends, I go home. I stare at that photo for hours. This girl, Donna, she looks exactly like me. Same birthday on her obituary, November 5th, 1992. Same birth city, Boston, Massachusetts. I search her name, Donna Davis, born November 5th, 1992. I find her death certificate, date of death, March 14th, 2022, 2 years ago. I find her social media, old accounts, deactivated, but archived photos, her whole life, birthday parties, graduations, vacations. She looks like me in every single one. I'm shaking. I create a side-by-side comparison. Me at age 5, Donna at age 5, identical. Me at age 10, Donna at age 10, identical. Me at age 16, Donna at age 16, identical. This isn't a coincidence. This is a twin. I call my mom. She picks up. Hi, sweetie. I need to ask you something, and I need the truth. Okay? Did I have a twin sister? Silence. Long, heavy. Then, where did you hear that? So it's true. Ambrose, you lied to me for 28 years. It's complicated. No, it's not. Did you sell her? She hangs up. I sit there, phone in my hand. My whole life just shattered. I find Donna's adoptive mother, the woman from the ER. I call her, tell her everything. She cries, says Donna always felt like something was missing. Says Donna used to draw 2 little girls, just like I did. Says Donna asked about a twin, and her adoptive parents said no, there was no twin, but Donna never believed them. I ask, how did you adopt her? The woman hesitates. We paid a private adoption agency $200,000. Your parents were listed as the biological parents. They signed the paperwork. Do you still have it? Yes. Can you send it to me? She does. That night, I open the file, adoption agreement, November 7th, 1992, 2 days after we were born. Biological parents, Catherine Davis, James Davis, child relinquished, baby girl Davis, twin B. Payment received, $200,000. I read it 5 times. They sold her for $200,000. And they kept me. Why? I don't know. But I'm going to find out. Age 32, October 3rd, 2024. That brings me back to the ICU. Kidney failure, stage 5, dying. Parents refuse to donate, refuse to even get tested. I'm on the transplant list, but the wait is 3 to 5 years. I have 3 weeks. I'm lying in that hospital bed, alone, thinking about Donna, my twin, who died 2 years ago, thinking about how my parents sold her, kept me, and now they won't even save me. The door opens. A woman walks in, late 20s, dark hair, blue eyes. She looks familiar, but I can't place her. She walks to my bed, sits down. Hi, Ambrose. Do I know you? She smiles, soft, sad. No, but I know you. I'm confused. Who are you? She pulls out her phone, shows me a photo. It's Donna, the girl from the obituary, The girl who looks exactly like me. That's my sister, the woman says. Your sister? She nods. Donna Davis. She died 2 years ago. I know. I met your mom. In the ER. She looks at me, long, searching. Then she says, Donna wasn't my biological sister. She was adopted. I know. The woman leans forward. Before she died, she asked me to find you. Me? She knew she had a twin. She spent years looking for you. She found your name, your hospital, your birthday. She was going to contact you, but then she got in the car accident. I'm crying now. I didn't even realize. The woman reaches into her bag, pulls out an envelope. She left this for you. I take it. My hands are shaking. I open it. A letter, handwritten. Dear Ambrose, if you're reading this, it means I'm gone, and it means my sister found you. I don't know if you know about me, but I've known about you my whole life. I always felt it, the missing piece, the other half. Our parents sold me, kept you. I don't know why, but I want you to know I looked for you. I tried to find you, and I want you to have something. There's a trust fund. Our grandfather left it for us, both of us, $500,000, split between 2 granddaughters. But our parents told the lawyer I died, so they gave you my half. Except they didn't give it to you. They kept it. The account number is below. It's yours, all of it. I hope you're happy. I hope you're loved. I hope you never felt as alone as I did. Your sister, Donna, I can't breathe. The woman, Donna's adoptive sister, hands me tissues. Is this true? I ask. The trust fund? She nods. Donna found the document 6 months before she died. She was going to confront your parents, but she ran out of time. I wipe my face. How much? 500,000. Your grandfather left 250,000 for each of you. But your parents told the executor that Donna died at birth, so they got the full 500,000. And they never told you. I close my eyes. $500,000. That's why I couldn't afford college, medical school. That's why I worked 3 jobs, lived on ramen, while they went to Europe, played golf, lived comfortably. They stole my future. And Donna's. The woman reaches out, touches my hand. There's more, she says. What? I'm a donor match. For your kidney. What? I got tested when I heard you needed a transplant. I'm O negative, same as you, same as Donna. I can donate. I stare at her. Why would you do that? She smiles, tears in her eyes. Because Donna would have, if she were here. And because you're her sister, which makes you my sister too. Her name was Christine. Christine Mitchell. She donated her kidney to me. A stranger. Well, not a stranger. Family. The surgery was November 1st, 2024. 8 hours. High risk, but successful. When I woke up, Christine was in the chair next to my bed. Pale, exhausted, but smiling. We made it, she whispered. I started crying. Why did you do this? Because you deserve to live. And because Donna would have wanted me to. My parents didn't come to the hospital, not once during my recovery. But Christine was there every day. She brought me books, told me stories about Donna, how Donna loved painting, how she was terrible at cooking, how she used to say she felt like half a person. Now I know why. Because she was. We both were. 2 weeks after the surgery, I was strong enough to walk. Christine helped me to the hospital cafeteria. We sat by the window, drinking bad coffee. I need to confront them, I said. She nodded. I know. Will you come with me? She squeezed my hand. Of course. November 18th, 2024. I showed up at my parents' house. Christine drove me, helped me to the door. I rang the doorbell. My mom answered, saw me, went pale. Ambrose, you're out of the hospital. Can we come in? She looked at Christine. Who's this? This is Christine, Donna's sister. My mom's face went white. She tried to close the door. I pushed it open. We need to talk. We walked into the living room. My dad was on the couch, watching TV. He saw me, didn't move. Ambrose, you look better. No thanks to you. He shrugged. You survived. See, you didn't need us. I sat down. Christine stood beside me. I pulled out the letter from Donna. Read it out loud. Every word. When I finished, my mom was crying. Fake tears, I could tell. My dad just stared at the TV. $500,000, I said. You stole my inheritance. Your father's voice was flat. We didn't steal anything. That money was ours. It was for me and Donna. Donna was dead. No, you sold her for $200,000. My mom flinched. I pulled out the adoption papers. Christine had given them to me. I read the payment line, $200,000 received. You sold my sister. Then you stole her inheritance. My dad finally looked at me. So what? What are you going to do about it? I'm suing you. He laughed. Good luck. That money's gone. Then you'll pay it back. With interest. My mom stood up. Ambrose, please, we're your parents. You're not my parents. You're strangers who kept me because you didn't get enough money for both of us. That's not true, she whispered. Then tell me, why did you keep me? Why did you sell Donna? She didn't answer. My dad did. His voice was cold. Because you were bigger, healthier. Donna was small, weak. We didn't think she'd survive. So we sold her, took the money, kept you. I felt sick. You sold her because she was small? He nodded. We needed the money, and we figured one kid was enough. I stood up. You're monsters. My mom reached for me. Ambrose, don't touch me. I walked out. Christine followed. We sat in the car. I was shaking, crying. Christine hugged me. I'm so sorry. I hired a lawyer the next day. His name was William Torres, one of the best in Boston. I have everything, I told him. The adoption papers, the trust fund documents, the letter from Donna, bank statements showing my parents received $500,000 in 2012. Receipts showing they spent it. Vacations, home renovations, a new car, while I was drowning in student debt. William smiled. This is airtight. We'll destroy them. December 1st, 2024. I filed the lawsuit. The story hit the news the next day. Woman sues parents for selling twin sister and stealing inheritance. It went viral. TikTok, Reddit, Twitter. Everyone was on my side. These people are evil. I hope she takes everything. This is the worst parenting I've ever seen. My parents tried to spin it. They gave an interview to a local news station. We did what we thought was best. We were young. We couldn't afford 2 babies. The interviewer asked, but you took $200,000 for one child and kept the other child's inheritance. How is that okay? My dad got defensive. That money was ours. Ambrose is alive. She's fine. She's being dramatic. The comments were brutal. She almost died because you wouldn't donate a kidney. You stole $500,000 from her. You're garbage. The court date was set for January 10th, 2025. William built the case. We had everything. The adoption papers signed by my parents, the trust fund documents showing the executor distributed $500,000 to Catherine and James Davis, email from the executor confirming payment for both granddaughters, bank statements showing deposits, $250,000, $250,000, spending records, Europe trip, $38,000, kitchen remodel, $62,000, new car, $45,000. Meanwhile, I had student loan statements, $78,000 in undergrad debt, $112,000 in medical school debt, total $190,000 in debt, while they spent my money on vacations. We also had testimony from Christine, from Audra, Donna's adoptive mother, from the hospital where I almost died, the 911 call. My voice weak. Mom, I need a kidney. Will you get tested? Her voice cold. We're not donors. The jury was going to hear that. January 10th, 2025. I walked into that courtroom. Christine was beside me. My parents sat across the aisle. My mom looked older, tired. My dad looked angry. The trial lasted 3 days. William presented the documents, the adoption papers, the trust fund, the spending records. Then he called me to the stand. Miss Davis, when did you first learn you had a twin sister? Last year, October. I was 28. And how did you find out? I met a woman in the ER. She showed me a photo of her daughter, who looked exactly like me. What was her daughter's name? Donna Davis. My twin. Did your parents ever tell you about Donna? They told me she died at birth. But that wasn't true? No, they sold her for $200,000. The courtroom gasped. William continued. When you needed a kidney transplant, did your parents offer to donate? No, I asked them. They refused. Why? They said they weren't donors, that they needed their kidneys. You almost died? Yes. Who saved you? Christine Mitchell, Donna's adoptive sister. William turned to the jury. A stranger donated her kidney, while her own parents refused. The jury looked at my parents. My mom was crying. My dad was staring at the floor. Next, William called the executor of my grandfather's estate. Mr. Palmer, did you distribute a trust fund to Catherine and James Davis in 2012? Yes. How much? $500,000. What was the trust fund for? It was left by Hector Davis for his 2 granddaughters, Ambrose and Donna, $250,000 each. Did you know Donna was alive at the time? No. The parents informed me she had died at birth. So you gave the full $500,000 to them? Yes. What were the instructions if both granddaughters were alive? Each would receive $250,000 directly at age 18. Did Ambrose receive her share? No. Why not? Because her parents told me she didn't need it, that they would manage it for her. Did they? Pause. No, they spent it. On what? Vacations, home improvements, personal expenses. The jury was taking notes. Finally, William called Christine. Miss Mitchell, why did you donate your kidney to Ambrose? Because Donna would have, if she were alive. You didn't know Ambrose? Not before the surgery, no. So you gave your kidney to a stranger? She's not a stranger. She's Donna's twin. That makes her family. Christine looked at my parents. Donna spent her whole life looking for Ambrose. She knew something was missing. She knew her parents had lied. And before she died, she made me promise. If I ever found Ambrose, I'd take care of her. So I did. The courtroom was silent. The defense tried to argue. Our clients made a difficult choice. They were young. They couldn't afford 2 children. William stood up. They took $200,000. That's more than enough to raise both children. And they stole Ambrose's inheritance, $500,000. While she worked 3 jobs and took out $190,000 in student loans. This isn't about a difficult choice. This is fraud. The jury deliberated for 6 hours. When they came back, the forewoman stood. We find in favor of the plaintiff. Catherine and James Davis must pay Ambrose Davis $500,000 in restitution for the stolen trust fund, $200,000 in restitution for Donna's adoption sale that should have been shared, $190,000 for student loan debt incurred due to lack of funds, $150,000 in punitive damages, total $1,040,000. I couldn't breathe. $1,040,000. My parents went pale. Judge Samuel spoke. This is one of the most disturbing cases I've seen. You sold one child, kept the other, stole from both. And when your daughter was dying, you refused to help. You will pay every cent. And if you don't, I'll hold you in contempt. He banged the gavel. Court dismissed. I walked out. Christine hugged me. We did it, she whispered. The money came through in March. My parents had to sell their house, liquidate their retirement accounts. It took 2 months, but they paid $1,040,000. I used it to pay off my student loans, $190,000 gone. I put $200,000 in savings. I donated $100,000 to kidney disease research, and I split the rest with Christine. $325,000 each. She tried to refuse. Ambrose, it's your money. No, it's our money. Donna's and mine and yours. You saved my life. You're my sister now. She cried, hugged me. Okay. I never spoke to my parents again. They tried 15 phone calls, 23 emails. I blocked them all. My mom sent a letter. Ambrose, we're sorry. We made mistakes. Can we please talk? I burned it because some things you don't forgive. Some things you just walk away from. Christine and I meet every Sunday now. We have brunch, talk about Donna. Look at old photos. Christine tells me stories I never got to hear. And slowly, I'm learning who my sister was. The sister I never got to meet, but who saved my life anyway. One Sunday in June, we're at a cafe. Christine hands me an envelope. What's this? Open it. I do. It's a deed to a house in Donna's name. Christine smiles. She bought it a year before she died. With money she saved. She wanted to give it to you when she found you, but she died before she could. So I'm giving it to you now. I start crying. I can't accept this. Yes, you can. It's yours. It was always meant to be yours. The house is in Vermont, small, quiet, beautiful. Christine and I go there every month. We sit on the porch, drink coffee, talk, and I feel Donna there with us. It's been almost a year since the transplant. I'm healthy, strong. Christine is too. We're building a life together, not as strangers, as sisters. Last week, I got a letter from my parents' lawyer. They're filing for bankruptcy. They lost everything: their house, their savings, their reputation. I don't feel bad. I feel free. So if you're listening to this and you've ever been the child your parents didn't want, the one they compared, the one they used, know this: you don't owe them anything. Not your kidneys, not your money, not your forgiveness. Blood doesn't make family. Showing up does. And sometimes the family you need is the one you choose. Christine chose me, and I choose her. 2 months after the court case, Christine calls me. Ambrose, can you come over? I found something. What? Just come, please. I drive to her apartment. She opens the door. Her eyes are red. Have you been crying? She nods. Come in. We sit on her couch. She hands me a box. Cardboard. Old. Taped shut. What is this? Donna's things from her apartment. I've been going through them. I packed everything after she died, but I couldn't look at it until today. I opened the box, clothes, books, photos, and at the bottom, a journal, purple, worn, pages filled with handwriting. Christine wipes her eyes. You should read it. I opened the first page, March 2nd, 2015, age 23. I had the dream again, the one where I'm not alone. There's another girl, my age, my face. We're holding hands, running through a field, and I feel whole. But then I wake up and I'm alone again. Mom says it's just a dream, but it feels like a memory. I flip through the pages, entry after entry, all about feeling incomplete, about searching for something missing, about knowing deep down that she wasn't supposed to be alone. June 18th, 2017, age 25. I did a DNA test today, Ancestry.com. I know mom and dad love me, but I've always felt like I don't quite fit, like there's a piece of me somewhere else. Maybe the test will give me answers. I keep reading. July 3rd, 2017. The results came back. I have a match, a close relative, first degree, sister. Her name is Ambrose Davis, born November 5th, 1992, the same day as me. I'm shaking. I was right. I have a twin. Mom lied to me. Dad lied to me. They said I was their only child, but I'm not. I have a sister, and I'm going to find her. I look at Christine. She found me. Christine nods. 3 years before she died, she knew. Why didn't she contact me? Keep reading. August 15th, 2017. I found Ambrose's address. She lives in Boston, 20 minutes from me. I drove past her apartment today, sat in my car for an hour. I wanted to knock, to tell her. But what if she doesn't know? What if our parents lied to her too? What if she's happy and I ruin everything? I can't do that to her. So I just watched through the window. She was studying, books everywhere. She looked tired, but she looked like me. And I wanted to run to her, to hug her, to say, I'm here. I found you. But I didn't. I drove away. My chest tightens. She was there, 20 minutes away, watching me, and I had no idea. December 24th, 2019, age 27. It's Christmas Eve. I'm at mom and dad's house. I asked them again about Ambrose. Dad got angry, told me to drop it. Mom cried, said I was ungrateful, that they saved me, gave me a good life, that Ambrose had a different life, and I should leave her alone. But I can't, because I feel her, every day, like half of me is missing, and I know she feels it too. I'm crying now. Christine puts her arm around me. There's more, she whispers. I turn the page. March 10th, 2022, age 29. I'm dying. The doctor said 6 months, maybe less. Brain cancer, inoperable. I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of dying without meeting her, without telling Ambrose, you're not alone. I've been here, watching, loving you from a distance. I asked Christine to find her after I'm gone, to give her my letter, my house, everything. I want her to know she was wanted, she was loved, even if our parents didn't show it. I loved her my whole life, my twin, my other half. I close the journal. I can't breathe. Christine is crying too. She spent 3 years looking for you, Christine says. She went to your medical school graduation, stood in the back. She went to your hospital, watched you work. She wanted to tell you so badly, but she was scared. And then she got sick, and she ran out of time. I hugged the journal to my chest. My sister, who I never met, who loved me anyway. Christine reaches into the box again, pulls out photos, shows me Donna standing outside my apartment, 2017. Donna in the crowd at my graduation, 2018. Donna across the street from Boston General, 2020. In every photo, she's looking at me. And I never knew. I spent my whole life feeling alone, I whisper. And she was right there. Christine squeezes my hand. She wanted you to know you weren't alone. That's why she left you everything. That's why I donated the kidney. Because Donna loved you. Even though she never got to tell you. I look at the photos again. My twin, my sister, the other half of me. I wish I'd known. I wish I'd found her. Christine wipes her eyes. Me too. But Ambrose? Yeah, she found you now. In her own way, through me, through this, she made sure you never be alone again. Before we continue, I need to ask you something. Have you ever lost someone you never got to meet? Someone who was supposed to be in your life but wasn't? Drop a comment. Because grief for someone you never knew is real. And if you're still with me, hit that subscribe button because this story isn't over yet. 3 weeks after reading Donna's journal, I get a call from a number I don't recognize. I almost don't answer, but something tells me to pick up. Hello? A woman's voice, older, hesitant. Is this Ambrose Davis? Yes. Who is this? My name is Sharon Davis. I'm your aunt. I freeze. My aunt, your father's sister, James's sister. I haven't spoken to your father in years, but I saw the news about the lawsuit, okay? I need to tell you something about why your parents did what they did. I'm listening. She takes a breath. Your parents didn't sell Donna because they needed money. They sold her because your father wanted a son. What? When your mother was pregnant, they did an ultrasound, found out it was twin girls. Your father was furious. He wanted a boy. He told your mother to give both of you up for adoption, but your mother refused. She wanted to keep one. So they made a deal. They'd sell one twin, keep the other, and use the money to try for a son. I feel sick. They sold my sister to try for a boy? Yes. Did they have a son? They tried. Your mother had 3 miscarriages after you were born. She couldn't have more children. So your father blamed her, and he blamed you. because you weren't the son he wanted. That's why he was so cold to you. You were a reminder of the son he never had. I'm shaking. He hated me because I wasn't a boy? Sharon's voice cracks. I'm so sorry, Ambrose. I tried to talk to him, to tell him how cruel he was being, but he cut me off, said I didn't understand. I haven't spoken to him in 20 years. Why are you telling me this now? Because you deserve to know you did nothing wrong. You were just born the wrong gender in his eyes. And that's his failure, not yours. I hang up, sit on my couch, stare at the wall. They sold Donna because she was a girl, and they kept me, but hated me because I wasn't a boy. My whole life explained. I call Christine, tell her everything. She's quiet for a long time. Then she says, Ambrose, you know what this means? What? They didn't choose you over Donna because you were healthier. They chose randomly, and they hated you anyway. You both would have been unwanted. The only difference is Donna got parents who loved her. You got parents who resented you. She's right. And somehow that makes it worse. April 2025. I'm back at work. Boston General, ER physician. It's been 6 months since the transplant. I'm healthy, strong, and I'm good at my job. One night, a woman comes in, overdose, critical. We stabilize her. When she wakes up, she sees me, starts crying. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's okay. You're safe now. She grabs my hand. I have a daughter. She's 16. I haven't seen her in 3 years. Why not? Because I chose drugs over her, and she won't forgive me. I don't blame her. I don't deserve forgiveness. I think about my parents, how they've been calling, emailing, begging for forgiveness. I look at this woman. If you could talk to your daughter, what would you say? She wipes her eyes. I tell her I'm sorry, that I was wrong, that I know I don't deserve another chance, but I'm trying every day to be better. Would that be enough? I don't know, but it's all I have. I nod, then tell her that when you're ready, maybe she'll listen, maybe she won't. But at least she'll know you tried. The woman squeezes my hand. Thank you. I walk away, thinking about my parents. They've never said they were wrong. They've never said sorry. They just want me to forgive them so they can feel better. That's not the same as trying. That's not enough. May 2025, my parents show up at my apartment. I open the door. They're standing there, looking older, smaller. Ambrose, please. Your mom's voice shakes. Can we talk? No, just 5 minutes. I said no. My dad steps forward. We're your parents. You owe us. I don't owe you anything. My mom starts crying. We made mistakes, but we love you. You don't love me. You never did. That's not true. You sold my sister because she was a girl. You kept me because you wanted a son. And when I wasn't a son, you hated me. My dad's face goes red. Who told you that? Aunt Sharon. He flinches. She had no right. She had every right because you've been lying to me for 32 years. My mom reaches for me. Ambrose, please, we want to make this right. How? How are you going to make this right? You can't bring Donna back. You can't give me back my childhood. You can't erase 32 years of making me feel worthless. So how? Silence. They don't have an answer because there isn't one. Leave, I say quietly, and don't come back. My dad opens his mouth. I hold up my hand. If you contact me again, I'll file a restraining order. My mom sobs. Ambrose. I close the door, lock it, and I don't cry because I'm done crying for them. June 2025. Christine and I are at Donna's house in Vermont. It's beautiful, quiet. We're sitting on the porch, drinking coffee, watching the sunrise. Christine looks at me. How are you feeling? About what? Everything. I think for a moment. I'm okay. Really okay. For the first time in my life, she smiles. Me too. We sit in silence. Then Christine says, I've been thinking about what? About Donna, about how much she wanted to meet you. And I had an idea. What? What if we started a foundation in her name for what? For adopted kids who are searching for their birth families. We could help them, connect them, give them resources so they don't have to search alone like Donna did. I look at her. That's a beautiful idea. She grins. I know, and we have the money to do it. From the settlement, we could use some of it to help other people find their families. I think Donna would love that. I nod. She would. Let's do it. July 2025, we launched the Donna Davis Foundation, a nonprofit for adoptees searching for biological family. We fund DNA tests, hire investigators, provide counseling. We help 20 families in the first month, 50 by the third month, 100 by the sixth month. People send us letters. Thank you. You helped me find my sister. Thank you. I found my birth mother because of you. Thank you. I'm not alone anymore. Every letter, I think of Donna, and I know we're doing the right thing. September 2025. I get an email from my parents' lawyer. Subject, final notice. I open it. Catherine and James Davis have completed payment of the settlement. Total paid, $1,040,000. Their bankruptcy has been finalized. This concludes all legal matters. I stare at the email. It's over. They paid everything. They lost everything. And I don't feel bad. I feel nothing. October 2025. 1 year since the transplant, Christine and I go to the hospital, to the transplant wing. We bring flowers, chocolates, cards for the nurses who saved my life. They remember us. Oh my God. Ambrose, Christine, you both look amazing. We hug them, thank them. One nurse pulls me aside. I have to tell you something, she says. What? The day Christine donated, I was in the OR, and I've never seen anything like it. Like what? She donated her kidney to you, a stranger, because her sister would have wanted her to. That's family, real family. Not blood, not obligation, just love. I smile. Yeah, it is. November 5th, 2025, my birthday, 33 years old. Christine throws me a party at Donna's house in Vermont. 20 people, friends, colleagues, transplant nurses. Aunt Sharon comes. She hugs me. Happy birthday, Ambrose. Thank you for coming. She hands me a card. Your father's mother, your grandmother, she wanted you to have this. I open it. A photo, black and white, old, 2 baby girls, identical, wrapped in blankets. On the back, in handwriting, Ambrose and Donna, November 5th, 1000, 992. My girls. I start crying. This is the only photo of us together. Sharon nods. Your grandmother loved you both. She was furious when she found out what your parents did. She tried to find Donna, but your parents wouldn't tell her where. She died not knowing if Donna was okay. I hug the photo. Thank you. That night, Christine and I sit by the fire, just the two of us. She hands me a small box. Happy birthday. I open it, a necklace, two pendants. One says Ambrose, one says Donna. Christine smiles. So you can keep her with you. Always. I put it on and I feel her, my sister, my twin, the one I never met, but who loved me anyway. I look at Christine. Thank you for everything, for saving my life, for being my family. She wipes her eyes. Thank you for letting me. December 2025. I'm at the foundation office. We've helped 300 families now. The work is hard, but it's worth it. My phone rings. Unknown number. I answer. Hello? A young voice. Female, nervous. Is this the Donna Davis Foundation? Yes. How can I help you? My name is Sophie. I'm 18. I was adopted, and I just found out I have a twin brother, but I don't know how to find him. Can you help me? I smile. Yes, we can help you. Tell me everything. She does. And I know this is why I'm here, to help people like Sophie, like Donna, like me, to make sure no one has to search alone. If you made it this far, thank you. Let me ask you one more time. Have you ever felt like something was missing, like there's a part of you out there somewhere? Tell me in the comments. And if this story meant something to you, if you've ever been unwanted, unloved, or alone, hit that subscribe button because you're not alone, not anymore. My name is Ambrose Davis. I'm 33 years old. My parents sold my twin sister for $200,000. They kept me, but they never wanted me. When I was dying, they refused to save me. But my sister did, even though she was already gone. Through Christine, through her love, through her legacy, I found my family. Not the one I was born into, but the one I was meant to have. And I learned something important. Family isn't about blood. It's about who shows up, who saves you, who loves you, even when they don't have to. Christine showed up, Donna showed up, even in death. And that's the family I choose. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.